If you want to get high, come up here close to production. I'm going to be passing joints back into the audience. You're such a wonderful studio audience. Yes, yeah, you're going to smoke, you're going to cheer, you're going to laugh. I think you'll figure it out. Hi Tonight Show is about to begin. Thanks for sticking around. All right. Jesus Christ. Love you, God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, Hi Tonight Show. How the fuck we doing? Good evening, season 3, episode 11. Our 31st episode on the Channel 310 network. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a good episode for you tonight. We have some great performers coming out here. We got motherfucking Jake and Louie coming out here in a minute. Make some noise for Jake and Louie. It's going to be such a surprise. I don't even want to tell you about Jake and Louie, okay? We got DeMar Randy, our musical guest. Yes! 7 blunts a day. You guys are going to hear that shit later. We got Johnny Stewart in the motherfucking house. He's back there making food, and he's going to come up here and perform and talk to me later. We got Cooper Lighter. Big Coop. Big Coop. Alrighty, guys. So, as I mentioned before, we have a very special second camera director, Tommy, in the house as well, all the way out from El Centro, guys. It's a really big deal, alright? He came from far away. He's a very special director. Thanks for coming out, second camera, Tommy. Alrighty, guys. So, let me catch you up. It's been a long week. In case you don't know me, I'm a Mexican male. I know I look like neither. And I have a son. My son is half white. My little baby boy, River. He's a 2-year-old, and he has new developments every day. He has a bad habit of fake crying right now. Yeah, like all of a sudden, he'll just be sitting around, and he'll decide that he's upset. Like, what's wrong with you? You're half white. You got all this privilege, man. Why are you crying? And he's over here. He's like, man, he just doesn't even want to eat, like, some veggies. He'll fake cry just to get out of fucking eating healthy, like just like his old man. But, I mean, like, I didn't know eating veggies was my son's Vietnam, you know? He's fucking over here faking shit like our president. Trump's Vietnam. He was in Vietnam this week for nuclear negotiations with North Korea dictator Kim Jong-un. And they took a nice little photo together. They posed, both sitting across from each other, super dull. It reminded me like of me and my son if neither of our brains developed fully. You know, we were just sitting there with shitty haircuts, all orange and shit. And it was funny, like it sucked because it broke down, like it didn't work out. Even though they were taking pictures together and shit, selfies, the fucking in the end, the negotiations between Trump and Un, they just didn't work out. Like, even Trump's negotiations in Vietnam had bone spurs missing in action. Fucking Trump's controversy in Vietnam didn't end there. He was taking questioning about a former American prisoner, Otto Warmbier, who was physically and tortured near to death in North Korea. And Trump said he believed his homie Kim whenever he says that he doesn't know that Otto was being tortured. I mean, and come on now, our president will believe anybody. He believes Putin, okay? He believes fucking Kim Jong-un. I don't know about fucking making America great again, but he's gonna make America a dictator again. I'll tell you that, dude. It's gonna happen. I gotta watch out with this guy. Trump said about Otto. He said about Otto, "I love Otto, and I think about him often." That's something I'm sure Melania never heard before, right? Michael Cohen testified to Congress about his time as Trump's lawyer and fixer. Michael Cohen originally lied to Congress because he said that Trump did nothing wrong. All the Republicans are criticizing Cohen for lying to Congress, and Cohen says that at the time he was lying for Trump. The Republicans lying for Trump or mad at Cohen lying for Trump. What kind of shit is that? I mean, it sounds like Exhibit. Like, yo, we heard you like lies, so we made lies about your lies and put it on a lie and shit. Like, what the fuck? Just a bunch of fucking grown dudes lying about a Cheeto Man, man. What's going on? Is anyone in charge? All the Republicans are mad at Cohen for betraying Trump. It sounds like a bunch of side bitches were cross-examining an ex-girlfriend, you know? Like, this guy's such a fucking pimp. You know, and Republicans criticizing the testimony, saying that we shouldn't be interviewing felons. Well, hey, if you know Trump, that comes with the territory, okay? You're probably a fucking felon. Democrats were acting like the lawyers, you know, they were cross-examining the witness. And Republicans were acting like they were trying to audition to be Trump's new lawyer, the way they were fucking lying for him. Although I found it odd whenever Cohen attacked Trump's new TV lawyer for making attacks and intimidating Cohen's family. He's like, hey, you know, how dare you do to me what I used to do to people, man? Not cool. Michael Cohen claims that his original testimony that that's sending him to jail was changed by Trump and his lawyers. He says that he has copies of the original and the modified testimonies. You can tell the modified ones from Trump and his lawyers because they're framed in gold and they have orange fingerprints all over them, man. You can tell. There are many revelations from Cohen's testimony. Cohen said that Trump, you know, he inflated his total assets to serve his own purposes. I mean, yeah. Trump inflates things to serve himself. He inflates his fucking hands, his dick, his money. He lies about all that shit. He makes it sound way bigger than it actually is. The wall, all that shit. Apparently, the president paid 11 separate $35,000 checks as hush money during his presidency. So even if you're richer because of Trump, you're more than likely he fucked you either way. One way or another, you're getting fucked by Trump, even if he's paying you for it. Now that Michael Cohen of pop culture, Jordan Woodruss is getting attacked for allowing Tristan Thompson to cheat on Khloe Kardashian. Yeah, big deal, right? Who gives a shit about these people? I fucking hope they all cheat on each other. They're all fucking each other. Listen, Tristan Thompson is really good at cheating. He's the Bill Belichick of cheating on Kris Jenner. I mean, Kris Jenner fucked OJ, a Hall of Famer, right? Khloe fucks a guy who just got off the bench. What's next? The generations they're gonna fuck the fucking water boy or something? I don't care about these people. I can't even stand that when I'm high. Marijuana stocks are soaring. One problem with marijuana stocks is that you always buy high and you sell high. And you know, marijuana consumers, they're having trouble adjusting to the financial market. They keep asking to buy an ounce of stock. Fucking potheads. Oh God, guys. Are y'all ready for the show to start or what? Huh? Make some fucking noise! Let's get it going. Guys, this is a first. 3 seasons. This is our first time. Guys, make some fucking noise. It's Jake and Louie! Shit.
Thank you.
Make sure you turn that on.
Oh, shit. Alright, thank everybody. I'm Jake and this is Louie.
Woo!
Alright. Yeah, I had a good weekend. You know, I went hunting. You did? Yeah. What'd you hunt for? Some squirrels. Why do you hunt squirrels? They're the only thing small enough that I can drag back to my house. What do you do with them? You don't eat them, do you? No, I taxiderm them and I make little puppet shows that I sell online. You should be shocked at what people would jerk off to. Come on. Well, anyway, since you like hunting, you'd like to know that there's this new article that apparently the military developed a new bullet that can change directions mid-flight. Well, the police already had those. They're called Atherton-seeking bullets. Come on. Louis, seriously, police brutality is a serious, issue. Let me think. How do you think we can solve this? How do you think we can end police brutality once and for all? Well, I don't know about all that, but I think that the police should wear body cams, and I think that the video should be accessible to the public. I think that's a really good idea. Yeah, that way if they have to beat up any minorities, I can enjoy it at my leisure. What? Come on, Louis, don't tell jokes like that. My dad's black. Really, he is? No wonder I've never seen him. Neither have you. All right, come on. It's enough. It's a shitty joke. All right. Anyway, we got a few women in the audience here. I got a question for you guys. How many of you have experienced gaping? Louis, come on, that's a disgusting question. I just want to know. Aren't you ever concerned that a spider's going to crawl in there and lay eggs? Isn't that how Spider-Man was born? No, it's not. Alright. That joke is dead as Stan Lee. Alright, it's not. Come on. Alright, anyway, my son and his husband just got approved for their adoption. Really? That's great news. Tell my son congratulations. Yeah, it's all great. But the kid's Korean. Alright, well, what's wrong with that? I think I shot his real grandfather during the war. Damn. Wait, come on. You fought in the Vietnam War, not the Korean War. Oh, sorry, I get my communists mixed up. Oh, what are you, a bunch of fucking Ruskies? Alright, it's fine. Anyway, he's your grandson now. You should respect him and you should try. Have you two, spent any time together? Yeah, sure. I took him to the park the other day. That's nice, yeah. But I got in trouble. Why? I brought home the wrong kid. Oh, why? Because he's Asian and they all look the same? No, I took home an Italian. I wanted to get my son an upgrade. Wait, I'm sure that your son and his husband like, their son just the way he is. Are you sure? You think I like driving a Toyota? I'd much rather have a Ferrari. That's enough. All right, come on. All right, you're Mexican, right?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. That's good. I want to do a thing on that. All right. No, it's good. It's good. Don't worry, you nervous fucking white pussies. All right, it's not. Just do your set. Die already. All right, come on. Would you stop smoking weed already? What for? Doctors prove that it's fine. It doesn't hurt anybody. I don't mean that. When we're flying, where do you think he hides it? His ass or mine? You can't hide it in his. It'd fall right out. You get it, folks? I'm saying this faggot has a well-fucked asshole. All right, that's enough. Wow. It's alright, I can say that he's controlling me. That's enough. Anyway, here's a life hack for you young LA people. If you want to go to Home Depot, go on Sunday. That way all the Mexicans will be in church. Alright, come on. You gotta broaden your horizons so you can't be so, ignorant all the time. Come on, I know nice stuff. I went to a quinceañera the other week. For those of you who don't know, a quinceañera is like a sweet 16th for a Mexican girl. Yeah, it's a very important part of their culture. It's nice that they invited you. Did you have a good time? Yeah. Did you give them a present? Yeah, some mustache wax. All right, yeah. Come on, that's horrible. You shouldn't have gotten her that. Yeah, I shouldn't have, because that's what everybody else got her. Was it a good party? At least did you have fun? Yeah, it was good. At the reception there was an open bar, and I got whiskey dick. You know what whiskey dick is? Yeah, Lou, I know what whiskey dick is. It's what you get when an alcoholic sucks your dick. Alright, that's enough. We're gonna end on this, yeah. I got one last thing to think of. Trump. You're talking about Trump a lot. I don't like it when folks call Trump a Nazi. Well, come on, he's awful. His policies are terrible. He's destroying democracy. Why shouldn't we call him a Nazi? Look, just because something is disgusting and awful doesn't mean that it's a Nazi. Like gonorrhea. It's fucking disgusting, but it's not a Nazi. And the Jews. All right, come on, that's enough. Thank you, everybody. That's all for us.
Drake and Louie, ladies and gentlemen.
You pass him that joint and fucked up this focus.
All right, please. All right, so which one's Jake? Which one's Louie again? Exactly.
I'm Jake. And I'm Louie. That's all it goes. Yeah.
Okay, that's Louie. Yeah. Okay. How's it going, Louie? Louie doesn't smoke.
I got no fucking lungs, you idiot. What the fuck?
I just wanted to know.
I just have a cleanly caramel-colored forearm in here.
It would be pretty impressive if you could. I want my son to meet Louie, dude. I swear, that would be so fucking.
Well, not a lot within 3 miles of the high school, so. It's funny you mentioned that. There are some ventriloquist dummies who are built to smoke. Like they have little bulbs inside their bodies and like a tube that goes up to the mouth, and they can smoke. Yeah, in the 1920s they made that up. Yeah, it's some crazy shit.
I wanted to know, when did you two meet?
2011, technically.
Is that how you say it? I don't know what's appropriate.
Yeah, tell me.
When did you pick him up? I don't know.
One to be higher and lethal or a quick sucking fuck. It was 2011, and it was originally like a rubber puppet, and it was really weird, like orange hair. Some people here remember it because I first moved to LA with it, but then I got this smaller one that was made of wood, and it looks better.
So he's wood.
Yeah. Well, not really. It's fiberglass. I'm still a man, though.
Okay. That's what's up, man. And you guys have age differences, I imagine. He looks like, what, 50 or something like that?
I decided on 63.
63?
Just old enough to be old, but young enough to still, have that kind of hair, because I was just too lazy to
ask him to change it. He's made by a guy who lives in Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh, okay. And so he was made right around 2011, huh?
Oh no, like the rubber one, 2011. This one's like a year old.
Did he look like that?
Kind of, he had the long face and stuff, but it was like really. It looked like anybody remembers Lazy Town? It looked like one of those. It was really fucking weird. It was like bug-eyed and awful. Yeah, it was really it was a fucking nightmare. It was like Caitlyn Jenner's transformation.
This is
still horrifying, but a little bit better.
I believe in spirits and shit, so this thing definitely has something in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it looks at me, man, oh, Jesus Christ. Especially being high. It's just like, I know that something embodies him, you know?
The first time I got a real ventriloquist dummy that was made of wood, that like the eyes moved and all that shit, I was like 12, and I had to put it in a suitcase under my bed whenever I went to sleep, just because for like a month or two after I got it, it was such a weird, uncanny valley thing.
Yeah, because you don't want to fucking close your eyes and then open them and he's in a whole different spot.
Yeah.
Fucking closer to you and shit.
Yeah.
You know, with lightning and stuff going on outside. I mean, it's just... but they're fun.
They're really weird. They're really weird too. Let me just...
Oh, Jesus. That's nice. Is he okay with this?
I don't fucking care. I don't have Yeah, so Louis, he simply has two movements, just eyebrows and mouth, so just two levers, but there's some with like, 6 or 7, and it's really hard to get used to those, but he's pretty simple.
And you do this whenever you don't have them? You practicing and shit?
Yeah. Whenever he's not getting shit-faced or, jerking off or something.
How often are you separate?
It depends what you mean by separate. Like, he'll be in the suitcase, but it'll be like 2 feet from my bed, so I'll like see the stickers and be like, alright, I gotta write something or
you take the suitcase everywhere. You go to like the movies. You bring them with you.
No, I don't get that shit. No, I have a lot of mental illnesses, but that's not.
Right. Well, that's not what this is. I mean, you're an artist. You're not crazy. If you were doing this without him, you'd be crazy. But you're like,
Did you just look at the cocksucker with a puppet in his hand and say he's not crazy?
Yeah.
He's looking around, independent of himself.
I don't know. It does look around, doesn't it? Does his eyes move?
No. He's a Jew. He won't pay extra for that.
Oh, I like it. If you guys got anything going on online you want to give a shout out to?
Well, no. Finally, my fucking sister is giving my camera back to me, so now I can finally make all sorts of videos and shit. So now, I'll be able to have some shit. So Instagram Jake and Louie. Yeah, guess what the Jake and then the letter N and then Louie. Guess what the N stands for? All right. Get it? The puppets are racist. Fucking cocksucker.
I like this guy's style.
Thank you.
Most fucking guys like this have more than one.
Yeah.
You're gonna get more than one?
I used to have when I was like 12, because I used to do hour-long clean shit from when I was like 12 to 15, and it was soul-crushing and awful. And I had 3 puppets, but it just diluted the writing, and it was unnecessary. Like, I just think of a funny joke, and then I funnel it through Louis, and then that's just...
So you're just focusing on Louis then, huh? Yeah. Okay, man, I like it. I like the edginess of it. I'd still introduce my 2-year-old to him. I don't care. I like that. Is there anything you want to shout out before we go? I fucking appreciate you coming out, man. You're gonna stick around for the next performance too.
Yeah. I want to shout out to my hero, Otto and George.
Oh, okay.
He died at like 53 about 4 or 5 years ago, and he was the dirtiest ventriloquist ever. So he inspired me completely. So yeah, that's the guy.
What are some Otto and George jokes? I never heard of them.
I honestly can't say them. It doesn't do it justice. And he was so vulgar. Every other word was cunt, and every other thing was just off. It was so artful. You have to look at it into something. Google Otto and George. That's what we're plugging.
Otto and George, the inspiration.
No wonder your career's going nowhere. You're plugging dead comedians.
Guys, make some noise for Jake and Louie.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. You're gonna stick around. We're about to bring out our musicians. Our musical guest, DeMar Randy. Yay! Compton College in the fucking house. Yeah.
Garage Mike, make some motherfucking noise. Yeah. Hot Tonight Show, make some motherfucking noise. Yeah. Woo! Yo, this puppet gotta learn my song. You should know the chorus by the second time. I want him to be singing it right next to me. Come on, Daniel.
DeMar Randy!
Got this way. Hey, once you know the words, just go ahead and sing along. Go ahead and you can play that motherfucker too. I feel good.
Okay.
7 months a day, 7 months a day. I don't feel good. Do you feel good? I feel good. Hey. My bills are due, and I don't know how I'm gonna pay. Yeah. My bills are due, and I don't know how I'm gonna pay. Yeah. Everybody's stressing me out. Everybody's stressing me out. And I don't wanna worry no more. And you don't have to cry no more. Why? 7 months a day, 7 months a day. I don't know how it got this way. This way, but I feel good. I feel good. 7 months a day. 7 months a day. I don't know how it got this way, but I feel good. Y'all feel good? I feel good. Hey. Mama's getting old and daddy's getting weak, and everyone's relying on me. Everyone's relying. Mama's getting old. Hey, daddy's getting weak, and everyone's relying on me. Come here, Daniel. Hey. And I don't wanna worry no more. You don't have to cry no more. Everybody's stressing me out. Everybody's stressing me out. These bills, man, they stressing me out. The police are stressing me out.
What they want with it now?
Baby mama's stressing me out. There she is. And I don't wanna worry no more. 7 months a day, 7 months a day. I don't know how it got this way, but I feel good. Bring the puppet. I feel good. 7 months a day, 7 months a day. I don't know how it got this way, but I feel good. Do you feel good? Yeah! I feel good.
We do. Hey, 7 months a day. 7 months a day.
I don't know how it got this way,
7 months a day.
but I feel
7 months a day.
good. I feel good. Thank you.
Yeah! How about those? Make some noise out tomorrow, Randy. Alrighty.
I've been watching the news with Victor, and I saw, is it Congressman Meadows?
Yeah.
Congressman Meadows? Yeah. He was cracking me up, man. I never seen, that was like the peak of white frugality, you know what I'm saying? He was like, what? How dare you call me a racist? Like, nigga, what? He's like, yo, I got black nieces and nephews. Nobody knows that, but I got black. I'm like, wait, hold on. Would you been keeping a secret or something? Nobody knows I have black nieces and nephews, but I do, okay? Yeah, I got a fucking daughter that likes big black cocks, too. Shit, he's about to cry, man. This guy's fucking sick, man. He goes, what's his name, Chairman? He goes, Chairman, will you please strike her comments from the record? He just brought a black employee up, you know, who's obviously on the payroll and has to get paid and has a family they want to take care of and a house they need to pay for and kids that got to go to private school. And they're like, so what do you think of your employer? He's great. Shit. What? Even if your manager at Taco Bell takes you to court with him, you're gonna be like, yeah, hey, this guy's amazing, man. This guy's the fucking best, man. Fuck yeah, he gives me days off. He cares about my family and vacation and shit like that. He's not racist. Stupid. Fucking stupid. Stupid. I like the lady that called him racist. She didn't call him racist. She didn't call him racist. She said the scenario was racist. But he was so hurt by being called racist, he didn't hear that. He was like, Chairman! How dare he interrupt? Chairman! There's his privilege right there. He can just shut the whole fucking meeting down because his feelings got hurt. Ain't that a bitch? Chairman, she hurt my feelings. She said some historically accurate shit that pertains to me, and I was like stricken from the record. Chairman, you know I'm not racist. I have let you in my house. I let you sit on my couch. I even let you put your nigger lips on my couch. I am not racist. Chairman, tell them I'm not racist. Did I not come to your barbecue and electric slide with your whole family? I am not racist. I even kissed those little nigger kids on the face. How dare you call me racist? I even let black people clean up my house. How can you call me racist? I let them do the work that I don't want to do. How can you call me racist? Chairman, if I was racist, would I let a black man pick up my horse shit? And pay him fairly? I gave him a pack of Newports and a bottle of Hennessy. It's the best deal in town. Chairman? Stupid. All right. DeMar ready.
DeMar ready!
Hey, yo, I wrote that shit for y'all. I just came up with that right now.
Yeah. Hilarious, man. Shit. So, you haven't been on since last season.
Yeah, how many times have I been on there? Like 4?
3-4 times.
Yeah, I love that.
That was the first time as a musician, man.
That was my first time as a musician.
Fucking killed it.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. That's probably my most vulnerable. That's probably like the most vulnerable I'll be on stages when I'm doing my music. You know?
Right? It's different from comedy.
Yeah, hell yeah, I can do comedy in my sleep, bro. But I'm in the car like. I never practice my jokes. I just wrote that shit right now.
It's different because that shit can't change.
Nah.
That's like, all right, well, as a comedian, your joke changes. You never say the same thing twice.
Yeah, the joke changes. It's just going to get better every time I say it.
Every time. But
right.
the song
is the same. Like, you got to do it.
Stone.
Yeah, I hate shit that is like set in stone. That's why I fucking suck at math. The answer is always the same, and that's boring.
You fucking kill it, though. There's not too many, I can't say it, I have too many comedians that I think are hilarious. That I love their music like that.
That's time, man. I appreciate that.
Every musician wants to be funny. Every fucking comedian wants to be good at music, I think. And in my opinion.
I think everybody want to be a comedian, man.
And you fucking got both going on.
Hey, you know what? I'll share this with you just because we already blowing me up. I just got my first check from the commercial I did.
Oh
it's
shit!
It's in my pocket right now.
He's a fucking actor too, guys. Man.
Yo, you know what? I do a lot of shit, but I'll tell you why. Because I don't want you to see. I don't want to seem like I'm into myself, right? It's because it's not about me, bro. You know what I'm saying? What I do is not about me. It's about the people. It's about healing everybody, touching people, the same way weed does, you know what I'm saying? Make people feel good, you know what I'm saying? And numb that pain a little bit, you know what I'm saying? This shit is way bigger than me, dog. I had money way before I started all this entertainment shit.
I feel that, man. And you're doing that shit right now.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm here to inspire. You know, there's days when I'm pissed off and I'm like, everybody's stealing from me, right? And then, you know, there's other days when I'm like, yo, I'm here to inspire. I'm here to fucking make it.
You got a new way to inspire people now, man. With that music, I really dig that shit.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I hope whoever hears it feels a little bit better. That's what I wrote it for.
And you got more coming out.
Yeah, I got a whole album on my computer, man.
Oh shit, ladies.
I got a whole fucking album on my computer. I get on like creative tangents and shit, and I just respect that time, and I'll go do my music. When I'm feeling like doing comedy, I do comedy. When I want to direct a movie, I direct a movie.
He's directed a movie.
If I want to fucking Suicide Road Trip. That's a movie where that I directed, I wrote it, I produced it, I cast it, I funded that shit.
That's out there.
Everything, right? Yeah, it's not out there yet. I'm about to sell that shit.
You're about to sell it?
Yeah, I'm about to sell that shit.
Man,
I own the complete rights to that shit. So I'm gonna sell that shit. Steve-O was in there. Yeah, Steve was in my movie, man.
Fucking jackass.
Yeah, that was tight. But you know what? If you get blessings, dog, when you like do what you're supposed to do. I'll tell you this quick story, right? All right. So my sister called me, right? She's like, "Yo, Dad's RV blew up." I'm like, "What?" This nigga always in some shit, right? He's like, "Dad's RV blew up. All his clothes are burnt up. All his shit's burnt up." I'm like, "Ah, shit." She's like, "Can you take him some clothes?" And I'm sitting there pissed. I'm like, "Fuck that! I don't want to take him no clothes." Right? And then like I started smoking weed. You know, a guy started talking to me and shit. He's like, "Yo, go take care of my son." You know? And I'm like, "Fuck you, man. All right." So I packed him some clothes, you know what I'm saying? And at first I didn't want to do it. And then I started to get into it because my dad's like an OG gangster. So I was able to give him the DeMar Randy makeover, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna look like he's just gonna look 20 years younger and way cooler than he ever did in his whole life. And I thought that was fun. Alright, so I take him to clothes, right? And I had to go to court the next day. Right? So I go to court the next day and I walk up to the podium and the judge asked me what happened. Right? I said, "Hey man, you know what? I had the money to come and you know, I started driving. I just kept driving because I had shit to do." And he was like, "Yo, I appreciate your honesty, man. You know what? I'm gonna drop all the tickets."
There you go.
Hell yeah.
The fucking judge dropped all. You know, I saved like $2,500
Amen,
in court payments and fees that day. You know what I'm saying? And I know it was only because I dropped that bag of clothes off to my dad. You know? I did something I did not want to do, and like the karma happened immediately. You know. So I just wanted to share that with people, yo. Sometimes you push yourself through something you don't want to do. It could be a rainbow on the other side of that bitch. You know?
Compton College. Right, man. Compton College. Tell us about Compton College before we go.
Compton College is like you know, at first it started off as an idea, then it became a clothing line, then it became a movie production company, you know what I'm saying? Then it became a record label, you know what I'm saying? Then it became a casting agency, and now it's just a fucking umbrella name for the creative stuff. But Compton College is about the people always. You know what I'm saying? It's about trying to create opportunities and give people platforms and give them a brand. You know what I'm saying? And an idea. Like I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring my light to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? When people ask me about your show, I let them know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
And that's what we're here for, is to spread our light. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And put people in your spotlight that deserve that shit.
Yes, sir. You guys can go find Compton College online, Instagram, Facebook, all that.
Yeah,
he's got the sweaters, T-shirts, Compton College. We got to get one for Louis over here.
Nah, he's too racist, man. We put it on this guy.
Louis, what you think?
Yeah, put it on him.
Louis, what you think about DeMar, Louis?
Hey, he's good for, one of those, and
Oh, fucking Louis.
Hey, that's fucked up, Louis, man. I be in Arizona all the time. They all you gotta do is be poor, man. You ain't gotta be black.
Oh man, guys, make some noise. That's DeMar Randy. Yeah! Got one more coming from DeMar at the end.
He's been cooking in the back. It's Johnny Stewart. This fat ass blunt.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, look at that thing. Get that thing on camera. Look at that thing.
It's like $60 worth of weed, man.
He had it wrapped up like a burrito earlier.
Yeah.
It was in foil. Johnny Stewart, ladies and gentlemen, a real smoker over here.
It's almost a shame to smoke it, guys. Hi, guys.
Yo!
I'm Reverend Johnny Stewart. How the hell are you? I'll be cooking burgers and shit in the back, beers. If you want one, we're selling them. $3 for a burger, $3 for a beer. Because I'm actually from East LA. That's how the fuck we roll, man. I have weird sex. Not like a lot of sex. Like, I have specifically weird sex. I was like, you know, I got into it young and shit, so now I'm a sex addict. And there's like a couple things, like I was on Tinder, right after I got divorced. And then I found out about this other app called Whippler, which is Tinder for BDSM types. Yeah, if you like whips and leather, chains and shit, yeah, fucking Whippler, you actually need somebody to invite you into the app.
Jesus.
You need another fucking like person to vouch for you. It's like dark web shit, but it's awesome. And I'm fucking hanging out with this girl who only let me refer to her as Miss Mistress, right? North Hollywood. And we go over to this coffee shop by our house. We're exchanging do's and don'ts and shit. And then we fucking, we go over to her apartment where she pulls out a bag full of like toys and shit, you know what I mean? And this wasn't like no fucking little toiletries bag either and shit. She dropped it. It was like it had some heft to it, you know what I mean? Like a duffel bag full of fucking like leather and shit. The next thing you know, I'm tied up to her headboard, right? And she's on top of me and she's grinding me. And then she was like, "What'd you say for it again?" I was like, "Bitch, stop playing." Right? She grabs a taser, zaps me in the fucking kidney. Yeah. I'm a gentleman, you know what I mean? I've had a lot of firsts, you guys. I'm not exactly shocked when the first time happens. Well, not as much as this. Shit. Puns, right? So then she pulls it out, and I'm like, fuck. And she was like, "What, did you not like that?" I was like, "I don't know, hit me again." You know what I'm saying? I'll try anything twice. Right? First time you do something, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You suck at it. You gotta go home, take a shower, process that shame, come back tomorrow. You know what I mean? I got some fucking moves this time, you know what I mean? And if you don't like it, you don't like it. So I was like, "I don't know, hit me again." She fucking hits me again with the taser right there on the fucking kidney right. And like this time she's got determined, you know what I mean? Like a bitch on a mission. She's fucking cooking me with this shit for like 45 seconds, man. So what happens when you're inside of a girl and you're getting tasered?
Oh my god.
Is that the electricity starts at your kidney, goes up to your brain, fries out your nervous system. Your eyes feel like they're about to explode, right?
Oh my god.
Electricity travels back down, shoots out your dick like a lightning rod. Now I'm zapping her. Fucking tables have changed and shit. She tapped out before I did, because Daddy didn't raise no quitter, you guys. I fuck around. I was at a Motel 6. And they're not a sponsor or nothing. You just gotta push the products you believe in, you guys. If you got a AAA membership, they'll give you a jacuzzi room for $75. That's a little fucking fuckboy life hack for you right there.
Fuckboy.
Free of charge. I'm at a Motel 6 with this girl, right, and shit, and I'm eating her out. She's on top of me in the 69 and shit. And she scoots down, and she starts peeing on my chest, right? Here's the thing. I got my ex-wife's name tattooed on my chest right here. You know what I'm saying? This is real white trash, you guys.
Fuck.
I earned this vest. So she goes down and she starts peeing on my fucking chest right here. And I'm a gentleman. I told you this. I look her in the eyes. I'm like, "Hey, why are you peeing on my chest for, bitch?" And she tells me. It's like I'm marking my territory. What? Right? I was like, "God damn, dude. I did not know there was a right answer to that question." Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking pee away, bitch. I put on Homeward Bound. Fucked her doggy style so we can both watch it. Oh man, I was driving for Uber, right? This name on the phone says Dave. The girl comes yelling at somebody on the phone, who I presume to be Dave. She tells me, she gets in the car and it's clear through the context of the conversation that she's a hooker. And now I've got an angry hooker in my car, you guys. It's 2 in the morning, it's surge price, and what are you gonna do? I'm gonna curb the energy, right? So I'm like, oh hey, what are your rates, if you don't mind me asking, right? She's all, well, you know, street rates are different than online rates. And I'm like, bitch, I don't need to hear your whole fucking story. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to figure out the fucking logistics of hookery in 2018. You know what I mean? Trying to calm you the fuck down. She was like, well, I'd do it for $70 right here, right now. I was like, I don't have $75, right? She was like, I'll do you for $30. And that's a dilemma, you guys. They don't tell you that shit. When you get to be an adult, you're going to be plagued with adult-type problems and shit. Because I had exactly $30 in my wallet. You know what I mean? I had to pay my Metro bill the next day. But I've been without a cell phone. And she kind of looked like Lila Hart. So I'm fucking her behind this Jack-in-the-Box. Doggy style in my Prius. There's an Asian lady across the street putting shit out from her trunk to her house. Staring at us the whole time. I find out by the time I was done. So she's just watching my white ass just rail this fucking chick. It was crazy. And by the way, all you guys, this is a lie because I have court-type problems and shit. This is inadmissible. I am under duress. These lights. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I'm fucking this hooker doggy style in my Prius, right? And the whole time, like, I never canceled the trip. You know what I mean? So while I'm fucking this girl, Dave is just paying for the ride still. You know what I mean? It was surge prices too. I ended up making like $3-4 after the motherfucker was done.
Oh my god.
I don't generally fuck with hookers.
Shit.
I've had sex with girls that turned out to be hookers after the fact. You know what I mean? But I had this one girl that I hooked up with and turned out to be a hooker. But I didn't have to pay her, you know what I mean? Because that's not what the fuck we set up in the first place. I got free pussy at the get-go, now we're friends. We're fucking making it happen. And she asked me to fist her. Now, a little something about me is I will do whatever the fuck you want me to do. You know what I mean? Because that's what you get the girl to come, you do whatever kind of fucked up foul shit's in her head. Now it's daddy's turn.
Okay.
She tells me to fist her. I've never done it before. Oh, shit. I lotion up my fucking hand in cocoa butter. Trying to practice what you preach, you guys. She's doggy style in a Motel 6 again. I'm looking for sponsors. And, like, at first when you are trying to fist a girl, you have to kind of, like, you don't start with a fist. You have to, like, ease into it like a carrot. You get like a 3 fingers in, then you kind of curve in, and then once you're past like this bone, and you'll feel it, and you close up your fucking hand and you start just plunging the bitch. I don't know how else to describe it. You're plunging her.
Oh shit.
I have a little bit of flair, right? I'm doing shadow puppets and shit. Trying to remember how much of the alphabet I remember. Fucking sign language. E. And I just punch funk her stink box until she decides to call me daddy and swallow my load.
Jesus.
Punch fuck or stink box, guys. It's 11:30, motherfuckers.
Punch fuck.
We're going dark. I had a 3-way not too long ago. Thank you. I tried. I'm basically engineering. Whoa. Evolutionarily. Hey.
There you go.
That's like a 5-syllable word, you guys. I'm trying.
7 syllables.
Thank you. Can't be that good at guitar without a little autism. But I'm like evolutionarily designed to be a fuckboy. You know what I mean? I got cute hair, eyes that change colors and shit. I retain heat, and I'm not that fat. I listen to your problems. I'm not trying to fall in love. Why the fuck would you do that? Sounds like a dumbass idea. But girls, man, they like it. They especially like that I have my ex-wife's name tattooed on my chest. I thought that was going to be a problem, you know what I mean? Like, you got a big-ass mistake right there on your heart. Girls aren't going to want to get naked with you or whatever, but they fucking love just disrespecting my ex-wife's name and shit. I've had girls put cigarettes out on it. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, no, I tell you, dude, I've actually, yeah, love that shit, man. Eat a girl's ass. You ever eat a girl's ass on the first date? Yeah, like, I'm not like trying to eat a girl's ass all the time, you know what I mean? I'm not, but it's on the secret menu, you guys, you know what I'm saying? If you ask In-N-Out for a grilled cheese, they'll make you one with fucking judgmental eyes, but it's there. I was eating this girl's ass, and then I woke up at her house the next day. You know what I mean? She had a nice apartment, kind of. And now I'm in, like, visitor's field. You know what I mean? I got no fucking toothbrush and shit. I got work in, like, an hour. And you just gotta dip. And you gotta have the rest of the day with ass mouth. And there's nothing you can do about it. Happens not all the time. Happens more than I'd like to admit. But I've recently been fucking with charcoal toothpaste. It's been doing wonders. I'm Johnny Stewart, you guys. Thank you for listening.
Johnny Stewart! Ass to mouth! White trash! Okay, so I don't know why, but I think that Johnny and Louie will get along better than fucking Jake will and Louie. Like, I feel like these two are meant to be. I think they're about to hit it off.
This guy is infinitely more fucked up than I do. I may hate the blacks that I dither wanted a cigarette put on any part of me.
Why am I like trying to address the puppet too? I'm like, you little son of a bitch. You got drawn into it, man. It's pissing me off. Fucking Jeff Dunkirk over here. Freak me out.
What do you think? What do you think, Johnny?
Love it, man. I have dolls.
Thanks for the blunt, though. I got a contact high. It was nice.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, what's up, Johnny? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good,
Thanks
man.
for coming out. You are a weed connoisseur as well. Look at this thing.
Yes.
This right here is fucking banana leaf with fucking corn husk filter, and then he puts wax all over it and fucking crumble. Yeah. Let alone what the fuck is on the inside.
It's like $60 worth of weed, man.
When you brought it, it looked like a burrito.
Yeah, no shit. It's also got a little bit of peyote, that's what they call it.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
Has anybody ever done peyote on the High Tonight Show?
Oh my god.
This is inadmissible, by the way. Theater of the mind.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest, the minute I saw you in tinfoil, I thought immediately crack. I'm
On any other night you would have been right, but tonight it's mostly emphasis on the weed.
Hell yeah, man. We also got burgers and shit.
Oh yes, of course. Oh god. So Johnny, tell us about yourself. You got something going online? You got something going on?
Oh yeah, man. I got I don't know. I do shit. I got a YouTube channel and shit. If you buy a beer or a cheeseburger from me, you also have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will check, too. Could you imagine, Victor? Could you imagine blackmailing your customers? Oh, that would be so funny.
That's a good idea, right? Hey, just follow me and you get a burger.
But I got a YouTube channel. It's Johnny Stewart 69.
I see you filming shit as well. You got a nice-ass camera. You got two nice-ass little camera phones. Mm-hmm. You're getting some shit out there. What are you trying to do?
I don't know. There's not like
everybody, you know, they do the comedy and shit. They're thinking like Netflix is gonna give them $1 million for an hour or some shit. Shit don't work. You know, something like back in the day when you were doing albums, it wasn't about like trying to fucking like make $1 million selling an album. It was just like you put out an album, people watch it, and then they come and pay for you at the shows and shit. So I've been like trying to figure out ways to like, you know, make my own little like comedy specials and shit. Been fucking around with equipment and like doing all independent. That'd be fucking sick, right? Like Tech 9 and shit.
There you go, man. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do it yourself. I can appreciate that, man. Well, you got anything coming up you want to shout out before we go?
Check out the YouTube channel. That's Johnny Stewart 69. That's the name on all social media platforms, by the way.
You do shows out here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a show coming up. Where is that? Fucking June 2nd at the Ice House. Johnny's gonna be there.
Oh
June
shit!
2nd.
Look at that. You got your own tickets.
Johnny Stewart 69 on social media. I'll hook you up with some fucking tickets, cheap or whatever. And I'll tell you what I'm doing over there.
There you go, man. Check him out at the Ice House. That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you coming out, Johnny.
Yeah, bro.
Guys, make some noise for Johnny Stewart. It's the kid Cooper Lighting. Big Coop.
Oh boy, here we are. Here we are. How are we doing, folks?
Yeah.
The only Tonight Show that gives you cancer. Good to be here. Or cures cancer, according to some studies. Yeah, a little bit about me. I'm in college right now. I'm in college, and today a professor asked the whole class, "Does anyone own a snake?" And then the entire class turned around to look at me. Which is a bummer, because I thought snake vibes were like asthma. I thought you grow out of it, but I'm still giving them off heavy, I guess. I don't know. I was driving today, and this guy cut me off, and I yelled at him, but I yelled at him with my hands for the first time. I've never done this. And I realized at that moment that Italian is not an ethnicity, it's just a level of anger. That whole country has diagnosable issues. Bunch of Mussolinis. It's historical. Come on. Isn't this on PBS? What is this? This seems more like a TLC vibe. I don't know. If there's like a obese man, then you can get on TLC. I mean, just get a niche, you know? Just get a dude that looks all fucked up, and TLC will pick it up. They got a waiting list, but I'm on it anyway. I was thinking about ghost hunting. I feel like that's only something you can do in the first world, you know? Like, I can't imagine ghost hunters in a third world country, you know? It'd be like, oh, I feel a bad energy in this room. Like, yeah, you're in a war zone. This is all bad, you know? I feel a chill. It's like, yeah, we haven't had AC or electricity in months. Like, what did you think you were gonna... I think someone died here. Everyone died here. I think this town is population 1. They're gone, you know? I don't know. There's a little character I've been working on. A little character, because I've been taking character classes at my friend Tanner's house. Is that just too believable? Okay. There's a little character. This is what I call the guy from New Jersey in a dream group, okay? Guy from New Jersey in a dream group, all right? Yeah, so usually I smoke too much weed to remember my dreams, but recently I've been off it, and, you know, I discovered something in my research. I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's titties in dreams. Like, this whole time, I didn't care about dreams, because, like, why would I want to watch my father in a red, dimmed room yelling, screaming, and hitting at something that I cannot see but I know is my mother? This whole time, titties for free? Okay. All right. Character work there, all right? You don't see that on most Tonight Shows, folks. I'm taking a risk, okay? This can make or break my career. All right. Today my girlfriend, a couple of weeks ago, let's be honest. A couple of weeks ago, my girlfriend said she wanted to take an indefinite break. Which is how women break up with men they do not respect. That's what that means. That's what that means. But today, today we met up, and I was like, all right. I was a little nervous before. I was like, I'm sure we're gonna have a real honest talk, get down to how we feel about each other. And then instead, a lot like this show, we just got high, and I had no idea what happened. I don't know where we are at all. She said, I want to be with you, but I also do not. Which I think is the kind of perfect love for me, though. There's something special about an on and off love. It's almost more believable, you know? Like, one day you're like, I can't live without you. The next day you're like, I need space. You know, like, that's a good level for me. I don't believe anyone that's like, I'll always be with you. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you then? Move on. You know? We've known you're the better one this whole time. Why are you still, like, I don't know. I'm in so much pain. No. Okay.
That's real.
I love when the shit like that doesn't work, though, because then people just get more scared anyway. What are we doing? Riffing on the Tonight Show? Come on. My brother used to do a whole lot of heroin, but he quit because he cannot commit to anything. But he complains about being sober now. He's like, man, it's so hard to be sober. Which I understand, because it is. I mean, being sober is like staring at a butthole for 24 hours a day, just staring right down the barrel of an asshole. Sometimes you need drugs to be like, it does look like a flower, you know? That's what it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about. I don't know. My dad had an interesting reaction to finding out my brother was doing heroin, which was to also start doing heroin. Yeah, white dads do that. I don't know. I think people get surprised by this joke because they think that like I had to be living in poverty for this to happen. No, just an apartment in the valley. My dad taught at a university, just doing heroin. You know, privilege will take you far. All right. Once again, riffing. Anyway, I don't know. My dad did Xanax, though, which is really just heroin for dads, you know? Like, it's quick, it's easy, you don't have to go out and meet new people. But, one time he did heroin with my brother. Like, they had a little sesh. And, you know, cool dads. And I asked him, I was like, why would you do heroin with your son? And then he said, well, the first time my father smoked weed was with me. So I thought the first time I did heroin would be with your brother to better understand him. And it's like, you could have just said, I feel you, man. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, also, that's a weird-ass reason to do heroin. If you want to do it, just do it. The only thing weirder than doing heroin is doing it and then being like, I'm just trying to be a good father. I don't know, folks. I'll leave you on this. You guys know about movies? Yeah. They're getting more popular. It's coming along. I like movies. I don't like talking to people that know too much about movies because I think it makes you a bit of a cunt, you know? Like, I was talking to a guy and I mentioned just the disrespect on this show. I'm just, just blowing smoke in your face. That's what comedy always is. I'm okay, thank you, Jim. But, I was talking to this guy about movies, and I mentioned that I like Forrest Gump, to which he responded, fuck Forrest Gump! Which is like, did you get raped in a bubba? Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you, you know? And I asked him, I was like, what is so bad about Forrest Gump? And he goes, well, it's completely unrealistic. Like, of course it's unrealistic. No one wants to see a realistic Forrest Gump. My grandfather's sister was a realistic Forrest Gump. Which means she lived in the basement and died at 51. Is that the summertime romp you want to see? Just 90 minutes of when is food? Like, that's not fun for anybody. No one wants to see the Forrest Gump where Jenny calls Forrest retarded. You know? Like, just don't be a dick. Suspend your belief for 90 minutes, you know? I'll be fair, it's a long movie. Anyway, thank you so much.
Cooper Lighted! Cooper Lighted, man! Cooper motherfucking Lighted.
What a pleasure.
What's up, dude?
Nothing much.
Yeah?
Nothing much. Just hit a couple open mics today. a lost dog ran by. I couldn't catch it, but that's pretty regular for Garage Mike. So,
Yeah. This is a studio right now, but after this is gonna be Garage Mike, and we are in a fucking alley.
Yeah,
There's a row of garages and there's stray dogs out there.
There are.
And I was chastised. Like, why didn't you fucking save it, man?
Why don't I? Well,
It was a
because
little puppy.
It was a small dog. It wasn't a puppy.
Okay.
But it was afraid. It was skirtish. I was planning to call Animal Control. I don't know if you guys know this. Animal Control just closes on Saturday. Which is insane, because if you're a lost dog on Saturday, that's kind of just it for you. You know? Like you don't even get a 48 hours. It's just like, we're not open. I don't know. But, I'm not gonna get all animal rights activists again. You know.
Again.
They found the body on Monday.
Maybe. You know. I don't know.
Gotta save it, man. It could have been a baby running out there.
Well, we had this discussion. If it was a baby,
It was my
that's
baby.
way easier to catch. If your baby's running around, that's more your responsibility. I'm surprised you haven't brought your child to this yet.
No, he can't. He's sleeping right now. Maybe when he's older, you know.
He'd be so fucking stoned.
Yeah, his tolerance
Running
is
into
really
shit.
low,
Really
big
like that.
too.
Fucking pumping his head on tripods and shit.
I'm trying to keep him away from this life.
Yeah. Making fun of his
man.
tolerance.
Cooper Lyden, ladies and gentlemen. So what you got going on, dude? You got some shows? You got anything going on the line?
Not too many shows going on right now. Maybe I think I might be in the prestigious Flappers Yoo-Hoo room.
Oh boy!
Yeah, I mean, a couple of shows I don't have the dates for yet. One is going to be I have to make jokes about a book that I read, and
What?
I haven't read a book through and through in a while.
Yeah.
So
You're in college.
yeah,
It's
it's a state
books
school.
in there no more.
No, they just give you excerpts of their own short stories, and you're like, all
You
right.
should watch Harry Potter.
I guess I could watch Harry.
That
You know
used
what?
to be a book. You could just tell them you read the book.
There's some stuff
Do
that's
that.
left out though. It wouldn't be that, man. You got to read the book, bro. So you got a mic that makes you read a book?
No, it's a show.
It's a show.
Yeah, it's a show, and I think the format is
Every
that
comedian
you-
reads a book.
Yeah, well, you don't read. I think you just talk about it. You go like, "This is the
Only
book."
white people give out book reports.
Pretty
That's
much.
crazy.
It's definitely, it's for sure, it's a white show. It's not happening at the J Spot, but it's a good.
Copy and homework.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Where can they find you online?
They can find me at just Cooper Lyden, Lyden, pretty much on all social media platforms. One of them might be switched around to Lyden Cooper. No one's going to follow me, but if you want to harass a child and just send me awful things, that's fine. And you can find me at Cooper Lyden on most social media platforms.
You're a killer, Cooper, man. I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you so much.
Hilarious,
Good to
Cooper
be here.
Lyden, ladies and
Good to be
gentlemen.
here.
Evan, make some noise one more time. It's DeMar Randy. DeMar Randy, Compton College. Wrapping it up with one more.
Yo, how tonight's show make some noise? What a motherfucking show we had, Cooper Lyden. Y'all ready? Look, hey, I this song is new, so that means. And there's a feature on here. Yo, this was Live and Learn. Live and Learn, Crash and Burn. We gonna be okay, man. Yeah, okay. Live and learn, crash and burn. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. Live and learn, crash and burn. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. Live and learn, crash and burn. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay. Hey, sit back and listen. But you can't tell me shit. Never gave me shit. Never gave me a pop. This is beautiful journey. To your phone. I was gonna be a home. I was gonna be alone with it. Alone with it. I was looking for love. Looking for love. But yours was counterfeit. Ain't no never mind. Never find mine that you provide. Ain't no never mind. Never find mine that you provide. Ain't no never mind. Never find mine that you provide. The first is not for me. rest so you can see. Yo, fuck that, I'm just in the rich boy, sick of the bitch boy, bullshit her bitch boy, lying ass pussy ass bitch, man, every eye was mine, and be crying and shit. Hands off my chick, get off my dick, stay in your lane, the tip just lit. If it ain't about money, no listen, out of my way, you just lost my attention. People try to keep a secret. Hey, that's my gram on a Thursday, hurt ain't no words when I try to make it even. Last night I had a premonition, I inspired to be hiding. But niggas inspired this me this evening. Lord, just keep them. Live and learn, crash and burn. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. Live and learn, crash and burn. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. Live and learn, crash and burn. We gon' be okay, man. 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 Protected by the cage, man. Bow my head, hold my hand, and pray like amen. Y'all pushing the coach on smashing the vultures. Y'all know I slay, man. Beat my chest like game, man. Say God bless the man that can hold his anger. Say God bless the man that can help out a stranger. Say God bless the man. To be a challenge, not his own. Say God bless the man that takes care of home. God bless the man. God bless the man. Yeah. Live and learn, crash and burn. We gon' be okay, man. 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 Okay. We gon' be okay, man. We gon' be okay, man. Woo!
Guys, make some noise! Yeah, DeMar motherfucking Randy.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys, man.
Guys, thank you. Alrighty, that's a wrap. Hi Tonight Show,
Yeah,
season
yeah.
3, episode 11.
You got it.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yo,
Thank
rest
you
in
so
peace to
much.
Brody Stevens, man.
Brody
You
Stevens!
inspired us all, man. You continue to
Brody.
inspire us, and your energy lives through all of us, bro.
All of us, man. Yes. You guys have a good fucking night. Garage Mike is about to start.
Guys,
after
why are we here? What is going on? What is the point of anything? I feel like I'm trying to find the point of all this shit. Was Jeff Carasalis here? I thought I saw him earlier. Bitches, you'd have to raise one, then pluck off their eyebrows and shit.
It's actually Women's Month.
It's over, man. I don't give a fuck.
Women's History
If
Month.
women were such a big deal, then y'all wouldn't need periods, alright? Your bodies know that y'all ain't shit. That's why it makes y'all feel like shit every time you have a period. Because you didn't do nothing. A whole nother month you were supposed to make a baby. Fuck you. I'm gonna make you feel like shit. I'm gonna make you look like you're dying. Or just bleed out and get mad and shit. We just build shit.
Never happened in the history of man.
Oh man, I don't even know what I want to talk about. I do want to talk about, guys, it's time to go.